Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm back again with another video. Today I am going to be doing my fragrance tray video. Okay, y'all, I have a nice little mess going on here. I got some cleaning up to do, but before I do that, I'm going to show you what I wore for the last 2 weeks. Okay, so I did wear the Twinkling Midnight Sky, which has notes of midnight flower, sparkling vanilla, iced blackberry. I wore that again with Dolce Gabbana light blue intense. So this is a beautiful fresh woody lemon apple or green apple type fragrance. Very pretty for the warm weather, or if you're exercising and that kind of stuff and you still want to have a scent and you want to smell fresh with a little bit of something extra, not just fresh. This would be nice because this is the intense, has that pretty brightness at the top and then the woodiness at the end. And when you layer it with something like Twinkling Midnight Sky, y'all, I got to get it together, that has some sweetness and the fruitiness in there, and then it has some vanilla. Whatever the combination does to light blue is beautiful because it makes it kind of creamy but still have that freshness to it. So I love mixing Dolce Gabbana light blue intense with any type of fruity sweet fragrance. So that worked out. I wore, what's this lady name? Billie Eilish. I wore Billie Eilish with Twinkling Midnight Sky, and that was more of a sweet, vanillic, slightly airier fragrance with some fruits. So that's pretty too. That's pretty awesome. Then I wore Pink Sugar Berry Blast with Cotton Candy Clouds. So this was just a sweet cotton candy fruity scent. So very nice. Then I got stuck. I didn't bring it out. Goodness. Oh, yes, I did. It's like I thought I had it together. I got stuck on the Coco Peach. So Coco Peach was being blended, which I have a whole separate video if you want to hear a more intense version of what went on when I got in the matrix with Coco Peach. I did layer it with Chloe Nomad and also Heavenly Fruit. Let me tell you the notes. In Coco Peach, it has peach nectar, fresh white freesia, shaved coconut, pretty scent. And then this one is Heavenly Fruit. I was like, let me use this instead of using that all up. This is Peach Blossom, Magnolia Petals, White Sandalwood. So I use this one heavily. Almost like heavenly. But anyway, I use that one. What is it? Where is my... Oh. I also layered it with Versace Dylan Blue and Bright Peach. Now let me tell you about Bright Peach. So Bright Peach was on a shirt that I wore, and I put the shirt back on. It was a sweatshirt, and I smelled and I was like, oh my God, what is this smell? And it was just, the peach had died down, but it was sweet, a bit spicy with the cognac. And I was like, oh, this smells good. I was like, what is this? Nah, Bright Peach. She's that girl. If you like a slightly spicy, peachy, sweet, bright fragrance, try Bright Peach. In the dry down, some of the brightness did go away. So that's why I had to think about what is this on this sweatshirt. Oh, I loved it. But like I said, if you want to hear more in depth about the Coco Peach and the things that I layered it with, check out that video. Okay, so I did a lot of testing. I wore Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush again. This time I layered it with Among the Clouds, and that was a pretty citrus, vanillic, floral scent. Very pretty. I enjoyed it. Among the Clouds has notes of Wildberry Skies, whipped vanilla clouds. Very pretty. I enjoyed that. The longevity was 4 to 5 hours. Then it was very soft on the scent. I can't remember for sure, but I want to say that the scent did last on my clothes, like when I put them to my nose to smell them. Now, Cassiopea. So I did some testing with Cassiopea. I wore it by itself. I don't know if it's because my bottle is new and it hasn't set to macerate, as they say. But I'm not getting the longevity that I expected from this fragrance. So I had it with me and I kept spraying. But the fragrance itself is so beautiful. But I will be doing some more testing because I want to bring like an official Cassiopea video to the channel and talk about it more in depth. But I still have to play with it some more. I did enjoy it. I wore it by itself. And then, y'all, I'm forgetting what I wore it with. Hold on. Okay, so I layered it with Sparkling Creme by Victoria's Secret. I chose this one because it is a marshmallow scent. It has glistening coconut and soft marshmallow, but it smells like it has a little bit of citrus to it. So that's why I wore it. It's not a very loud projecting scent, but it is pretty. So I layered it with Sparkling Sky. Like I said, I like it. The smell is beautiful, but I did keep spraying Cassiopea. Okay, so then I was testing Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. Another beautiful fragrance. I like it. It's a bit airy and fresh. It has the marshmallow powderiness. Just a beautiful fragrance. I think a lot of people say they're not getting like the Gourmand, but I think it is a spring, summer Gourmand. It's not heavy. It's light and airy, like I said, but it has the sweetness in it to me, or the edibleness to me. And I really like it. I think it's perfect. I think it's going to be perfect for summer. And when it warms up this spring, because it's still cold. But I wore it by itself. I kept spraying. As you can see, I got a nice little chunk going from it. Then I layered it with Pastel Sugar Skies, which is pretty. Another soft, pretty, creamy type fragrance. This has vanilla orchid, cotton candy, and lavender musk. Really pretty fragrance on its own and layered with Kayali. The same with Kayali. It's pretty by itself, but it's nice layered with the Pastel Sugar Skies. I wanted to keep it kind of soft and almost like the fragrance, resemble the fragrance somewhat. as far as the layering this time with these new fragrances I have. So that's why I picked the scents that I picked. Now, another new one that I was testing, I wore it by itself. It was doing another disappearing. I used quite a bit from this because I kept spraying all these fragrances that I'm trying. I kept spraying them. So I wore it by itself. Very pretty. I love it. It's orange with the powderiness and the marshmallow. I love these new fragrances that I have, but I'm not getting the longevity. So I think that they all need to sit for a while. So I'm going to let them sit and try it again, even though I might be wearing some this week for Easter, but we'll see. So I wore it by itself, enjoyed it, had to reapply multiple times. Then I layered it with Orange Flower Sun. This is so pretty. This has citrus blossoms, blush woods, bubblegum petals. This is a soft, airy, fluffy type fragrances. These fragrances that Victoria's Secret came out, I call it the Cloud line. I don't know what the official name of this line is, but they're all beautiful that I've smelled. I have 3 of them and I like them all. But okay, Victoria's Secret, y'all need to send me. I'm gonna have to look at it's the T one. They have not sent my spray yet. But anyway, I layered Orange Flower Sun with Love by Killian. Beautiful. Enjoyed it. Just had to spray. I constantly reapplied this one. Constantly reapplied Kayali. Now, Nishane is another new one. I've had this one longer than I've had these 3. No, these 2. I think I had Cassiopea before I had Wūlóng Chai, whatever. I'm calling it Chai, but I don't think that's it. Beautiful fragrance. Tea scent. As y'all see, I went happy. I got a little happy with it. So I've actually worn this more than twice because I've worn this in the house a couple of times. And it's like I didn't do anything, I think, those days that I wore it. So this time I wore it and got out the house and stuff with it. So I wore it by itself. No, I didn't, because I worn it by itself in the house before. So I wore it with Love Spell Splash. So pretty. Love Spell Splash has raspberry glisten, peach tea, and it still has that original scent of Love Spell. I like that. I haven't had Love Spell in years. And let me tell y'all, I enjoyed wearing Love Spell with Wūlóng Chai. So pretty. Enjoyed it. Then I mixed it up a bit. I did use some Love Spell, a little bit of it, more of the cream than the spray. And I layered Wūlóng Chai by Nishane with Flowerbomb, the EDP. So good. Flowerbomb has a tea note in it. And it has like the orange blossom, where this, I don't remember, has orange blossom in it, but it has a flower that's called linseed. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it has like a lemon essence to it. So I was like, orange, lemon, same citrus family. Let's mix it up. And this was beautiful. I would have reapplied because I wanted a little bit more fragrance to come out in it. But because I had went out in the cold and I think it kind of pulled the fragrance. But I didn't have a chance to reapply. But this was so good. If you have Wūlóng Chai, now this is a tea fragrance. If you want a tea fragrance, this is a tea fragrance. It's not playing no games. It's tea. It has a little bit of that bitterness from the tea in here. I like it, but I can see where some people may not like it. But if you wanted to mix it up, this Flowerbomb is beautiful. And so is this Love Spell Splash. Let me go get it. Okay, so I also bought this one to go with the Wūlóng chai. This has peony sugar, bergamot tea leaves, and mimosa flower. This is from the cloud line. Like I said, this is what I called it, the cloud line from Victoria's Secret. But they still haven't sent my spray. This is very soft. I think I might have talked about using Wūlóng chai with this, with just the lotion, because I don't have the spray yet. But I can't wait to get the spray to mix them together, because it's going to give it a softer sweetness along with that tea note. I think I'm going to be enjoying wearing my tea fragrance this summer. But anyway, these are the fragrances that I wore the last 2 weeks, with a few of those up there. And I enjoyed my fragrance trays, especially because I was testing. And like I said, I got to do some more tests with these new fragrances. But I do think they need to sit a bit and do what they do so they can get stronger. So that is my junkie fragrance tray for the week. And we'll see what I get into next week. Hello and welcome to everyone. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.